Aloha! My name is Gloriana, and today's video is about what to do after a biofield tuning session. So first thing to note is whether you have had an in-person session, a distance session, or a group session, the energy work that is done during the session actually continues to work and continues to adjust for a few more days. It's for that reason that we have supportive practices to help integrate the energy work into the physical form. And these are actually really important. If my clients call me after a session with detox symptoms, the first thing I ask them is, have they done their homework? And 9 out of 10 times they call me back and they no longer have detox. So these are very, very supportive practices, especially for after a biofield tuning session. All right, here we go. 1, you want to drink water. Clean, fresh, charged up, beautiful water. So it could be spring water, maybe you have a filter, just clean water that you enjoy drinking, that tastes good, that's charged up. Get that body nice and hydrated, flowing. You want to keep the water in your body flowing. Keep that energy moving. Keep things flowing. All right, so number 2. Another hydrotherapy practice is to take an Epsom salt bath or an Epsom salt foot bath, okay? So you want to take a good at least 20 minutes in the bathtub with those Epsom salts. That's really helpful, very supportive to integrate the energy and the physical body to help detox, okay? This is what we're doing. After a session, we call it, post-session detox, and this is what we're helping with. If you don't have a bathtub, I highly recommend a foot bath. And what I do as a practice, a continuing practice, is I use Epsom salts in the shower. So I take them and I rub them on my body, and that water around me is getting that Epsom salts melting in it, and I just do that weekly. Okay, but after a session, it's best to take a bath or a foot bath. Also, if you live in an environment where you have the ocean nearby, I highly recommend going to jump in the ocean. That's extremely supportive. All right, and number 3 is grounding. So you want to get outside barefoot, not with shoes, because that rubber under the soles of your shoes inhibits the energy from your body to go to ground. So think about it this way, like a house has a grounding rod, so if lightning hits it, it will go to ground. Basically, we are energy and we have mini lightning hitting us all day, every day, between people, static, Wi-Fi, and we need to discharge. And especially after a session, you're going to want to discharge any excess energy. So just like staying hydrated to keep things flowing, energetically keep things flowing by grounding, discharging. All right. Also, the earth is very supportive. It helps, we pull up negative electrons. Those negative electrons keep our blood flowing. It helps reduce free radicals. It actually gets our blood flowing faster than a cup of coffee. If you need more information, I have a blog post on my website called Getting Grounded. It has a video. It has the 20-something clinical trials that have been done on grounding. It's actually a thing. So get outside barefoot, and that can be on sand, on rocks, on grass, as long as you're directly connected to the earth. It's also called earthing. If you are in the Northeast and you can't get outside barefoot, I recommend one of 2 things. First one is to get yourself a grounding mat. They're very helpful. I have a grounding sheet and I sleep on it, and I live on Hawaii and I'm outside barefoot every day. You can't get enough grounding. And the other thing that you could do is hold a tree with your bare hands. Let your body know, and now this is the last resort, okay? I don't have a grounding mat. If there's 4 feet of snow outside, what am I gonna do? Take your bare hands, put them on a tree, and just really see your body discharging. Watch the energy flow through. Your intention is also part of it, you know. In that instance, you want to just really have the intention of having that energy flow through and discharging through your hands through the tree. Okay. With that all said, you're going to drink clean water, take an Epsom salt bath, and get outside and ground. You're also going to follow your body's natural inclinations. So if you feel like you are tired, get some rest. If you feel angry or sad, and don't box in those emotions, just let them flow through, okay? And that might take a few days after a session. And then just be aware. Be aware of what you're noticing, how things are shifting. Do you have a new awareness? Was something that was previously blocked or previously in an unconscious awareness, and now you're bringing it to a conscious state? See how you can make those adjustments. All right? If you have any questions, I'm always here to answer them. Feel free to email me, call me, text me, and I'm happy to get back to you. Take care and happy tuning.